everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video. And of course, Chantal uploaded another mukbang. It's called singari, which I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize if I did not. Seafood mukbang, which is anybody super surprised that we're here? I am not. But with that being said, though, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties. Hello, guys. Hi. Welcome to
well, she just
having another
looks
dinner
thrilled.
with me. So,
well, she just looks thrilled. I couldn't pause it for some reason, but yeah, she looks super thrilled, and this one's gonna be a doozy.
yeah. So before people pick apart how much rice I eat, not that I care, this is a totally small portion.
But like at the same time, though, I don't think diabetes is looking and going, oh my God, thank you for getting the smaller portion of rice. Thank God. Girlie, you can't do this on your own. Get help. I mean, you should have gotten help a long time ago, but especially since you've been diagnosed with diabetes, go get help.
So, all right. Drink, mug with ice, and I'm having some Unimate. I need energy big time. Plus, it tastes like, it has no sugar and it tastes like iced tea, so it's, for me, I love it.
What about all the amazing benefits and this and that and energy? And oh my gosh, I'm not as hungry when I drink it. But like the only thing that she just listed there was, no, it just tastes like iced tea and it doesn't have any sugar. I like it. What about all the other things that you've been trying to push on us to buy?
It's refreshing. All right.
Yeah, super thrilled. God.
Now I'm having singari. So I have some bread and cheese over here. Tahini, rice, brown rice, some eggplant, some grape leaves, and fish. This is tilapia and fish. And it's singari style, so it's filleted and grilled, or like butterflied, I guess you would say. Lemon. Bismillah. Let's try these grape leaves. I love them. So today is weigh-in Monday.
I love me a good fish, don't get me wrong, but just the reason why she just did that, I'm mortified of swallowing a fish bone. Will I be okay? Probably, but just knowing my luck, it would probably be super bad. But I love I love fish. I just hate fish bones. Ugh.
I weighed myself.
Okay, so I had to go back because she only showed it for like 2 seconds. Hold on. You gained 13 pounds? Does this mean from the last one or like overall since you started? Girl, like, what are you eating behind the scenes? Because you don't just daintily gain 13 pounds that fast, either or. Girl.
I weighed myself. The tahini makes the rice very creamy. And I've gained weight. And I know why. I explained why in my video yesterday. Why I think that is the B word. Do you ever just feel like I was watching TikToks and I follow a few Italian grandmas. And I follow a few Italian grandmas. They're like super old.
Does it matter if they're super old? Just, okay. They're elderly ladies. Okay, love that. Love how you also had to specify that they were grandmas early on twice. But anyways.
And they eat pasta like every day.
But they also probably don't eat 20 pounds of it, to be fair. And they're probably active and do things and have hobbies. And they go out and do things and stuff and things. And yes, it's just like, yeah, you can do things in moderation and also, you know, live a semi-wet active lifestyle, even if you're super old. Well, I don't mean to call them super old, but like, you know what I mean? Just the logic with this one, I swear. Now she's here like, why me, guys? Why can't I be eating pasta every day and I still gain weight when these super old ladies do it? Why can't that be me? Why can't I be old and just eat pasta?
And they're not even in the best shape. Like, they're not.
What did I tell you? So predictable.
Super thin or anything like that. But they're super old and alive. But they make everything from scratch. So I think the quality of the food matters. You know what I mean? The only thing I hate are the bones. So, that being said,
girl, at this point, I would just go get me a fish sandwich from McDonald's or something, because like the amount of work that you have to do and the amount of picking that you have to do with that, for me personally, me alone, I'm sure it's absolutely wonderful for people that know how to eat fish like this, but for me, I would just be like, I'm good. I would rather go get something else.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Like when I did lose the 7 kgs, I pretty much just ate like a bit of everything, but less of it, and I walked, but less of it, and I was walking a lot, you know. So
Yeah, so like why don't you take that that formula that you just described and reapply it so that way you can lose more weight if that was working for you. I don't understand why we're not doing that. Like, okay, great, wow, something works. I was walking, I was eating less, I was doing more, I was losing weight, but like yet we're not doing that for some reason now.
I had bread every day, pasta, rice, but I added veggies, proteins, like a bit of everything. I was not binge eating.
And I even called it whenever Chantal gets cornered with something that she does not want to deal with, what does she do? She eats. Why? Because that's her comfort. That's where she finds like the most safety in eating. And yet, here we are.
It's very eye-opening that only a couple, well, like a few, B words can bring that weight right back up.
My gosh, wow, it's like if you eat food in excess, you'll gain weight. Wow, I would have never guessed that, guys. Would you guys have guessed that if you eat copious amounts of food, that you gain weight? Instead of it just magically going away like nothing just happened, you just ate like a really big salad with no salad dressing on it? Wow, that's just like how the body works or something.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get back on track. The exercise was helping a lot, especially with my pain. Like I haven't been out walking, doing my walks, and as a result, my pain is really bad today. That's why I'm kind of not in a great mood, you know?
Okay, well then, like, at the same time, though, why don't you invest money? Just save a little bit of money every single month to where you can buy yourself something to where you can walk on at home or maybe even walk around the house, something. I mean, just because you can't go out, or sorry, oot and a boot and go walking doesn't mean like you can't go walking around the house to try to loosen stuff up. Maybe up and down the stairs if your guys' apartment complex has stairs. That would be really great, but this device is just going on deaf ears, so I'll stop here.
So I gotta get back out there.
So on top of that, they have a gym in their apartment complex. But anyways.
Yes, indeed I do. I gotta take all the bones out. Hold on. So, yes, I gained some weight, but I will lose it again, inshallah.
What do you mean, inshallah, girly? You are the master of your own fate. If you don't want to do it, okay, fine. The only person that you're hurting is yourself. If you're going to, okay, great. That's only going to affect you. It's not going to affect anybody else. The only thing that you have to do is try, honestly.
Something is making me sneezy. I'm not sure what. So, another thing I want to talk about, which I believe I've expressed concern over before. I'm debating saying this because in Islam, when you are repentant, you should only do it to Allah, not revealing your sins to others. But there was a comment from another Muslim, and it made me think. I feel, like other Muslims have a right to remind you of the right path. Not in a judgmental way, but in a caring way.
You sure about that? Because any other time anybody else has said anything about you about this exact topic, you've pretty much gone off with them being like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, girl, we've seen you before with this subject, and you definitely don't take well to criticism.
When you're going off track. So I appreciate that. Not being condescended by people who are not even Muslim or religious, and also commit immoral acts.
To who? Your standard? If you want to be religious, I really don't care. Just live your best life. Who cares? If you want to be this, that, the other, nothing at all. Like, I don't care. But, like, when I really have a problem when people like Chantal, like, hold it as, like, this iconic symbol of just, like, and when people commit immoral acts themselves and aren't even, I hate that so much. That's really, just really ignorant, if I'm being quite honest with you. Don't even know what that even is. The tahini maybe, but like just a random package that she had. Okay.
This fellow sister, I saw my community posts, retaliating against haters. And that engaging in the drama and backbiting is not something that I should be doing. And that's 100% true. And don't say to me that, well, you have these haters or reaction channels reminding you, saying it's haram, haram. I don't mean in that way. I mean, like from another former sister, gently reminding. So, in a non-mocking manner, which I appreciate. So, you're right. So I took those posts down. I'm going to try to take down most of my posts from my past that are not
yeah, because if they never existed on our channel, they never happened. What post? I don't know what post you're talking about. What video? What live stream? I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened, even though there's definitely documented proof from multiple people that definitely did happen. But I don't know what you're talking about. What post? What video? What live stream? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Want to be anymore, or showing my hair. Yes, it's still online. There's nothing I can do about that. I can only do what I can control.
I'm gonna speed her up to 1.5 because she's talking extra slow and I'm not here for it today.
A lot of people eat with their hands here, by the way. I don't feel.
Oh my gosh, they do? Oh, I would have never guessed. Anyways,
I'm being the best person I can be, when I'm retaliating, engaging in drama, name calling, when someone's attacking us, especially our looks. The first, instinct out of anger is to make fun of them back. But that's against Islam to do that. The only thing that will matter in the end is how we've treated other people in the face of adversity, how we conduct ourselves in the face of conflict. So for me, from now on, what's going to be more important is how I behave as a human being, and I'm not going to focus on getting a one-up on people who only want the
At 40 years old.
worst for me, who only want to misunderstand me and try to make my life miserable, who just want to hate, basically. Those people are...
Girl, shh, you sound stupid. Girlie, if everyone around you is the problem, and oh my gosh, this person and that person, then that other person, and then that other person, and then that other person is the problem, and they just hate me for no reason. I don't know why they're being so mean to me. It might be you. You might be the problem in this situation, Taylor Swift. You might be the problem, it's you. I'm sorry to tell you that. But, like, if there's multiple people that are kind of telling you the same exact thing, and they're kind of telling you roughly the same exact scenario that they see going on when it comes to your actions, you might be, in fact, the problem and the drama, and not in a good way either.
not important, but we do spend a lot of time thinking about people like this in our lives. And it's wrong. We should be worrying about the people who love us and being kind no matter what. Because the people who are the meanest are the ones who are the most hurt and who need the kindness the most. I don't know about most people, but for me, when I'm mean to someone or I say things that could hurt somebody, even if they've hurt me, it replays in my mind at night. Like, I have trouble sleeping, and that's why I end up deleting all my posts.
Has it?
Because I do them in the heat of the moment when I'm feeling defensive.
Really? Is that what we're going with? Or just the fact that we're going to ignore it like it never happened? I don't know what you're talking about. What post, what video, what live stream? I don't know what you're talking about. If that were true, I feel like personally we probably would not have any sort of things like that if it actually did keep you up at night. Otherwise, you quite literally would not have the same exact grudges now for years to come.
It's like a marinated eggplant. I know I have a lot of haters who will say, well, you deserve everything you get. But I have a lot of lovers. No, I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, if people have to tell you that they're not a bad person, I don't know how to tell you this, Chantal, but you're probably not as good of a person that you claim to be. Hence why I usually am like, oh, I try to be the best person that I can be. It's other people's judgments whether or not I'm a good person, quote, quote, or not. It's not my place to judge myself about that. It's kind of narcissistic.
In the end, I just want to be a better person. And that starts with, how you treat other people. This is really good. This marinated eggplant. If I can't be nice to somebody, I'm going to ignore them and just not engage. It's not important for me to stroke my ego and have pride and all that other stuff. So that's my lecture for today. Back to walking tomorrow. I like this place because they don't give you a huge portion of rice. It's just like a small tin. Like the palm of your hand. Which is the diabetic doctor said to have maybe a cup and a half of rice. That's about it. The fish.
I thought it was like a handful, like you could just kind of cup it with one hand and that's the amount, not like, oh, you could put it on your palm. I don't think that's the saying that he was going by, girly. I mean, if that's the case, just get like a huge plate of it, put it on underneath one hand, like, oh, look, it fits. I guess I can eat it. I'm holding you with one hand.
The fish looks huge because it's butterflied. It's just one tilapia. And there's not that much meat. Like, it smells like bones. But that's good enough. I didn't even eat one whole bread. I buy a huge can.
Okay,
but this can is like a good brand.
Just keep talking yourself into thinking this is fine. This is okay. I only had this. I only had that. I only had this. Okay. But if something were to happen, Chantal, which again, I don't wish on her, don't be surprised.
It's really delicious. And the ingredients are very minimal, which is always good. A good sign. So I guess that's it for now. Those were the things on my mind today.
Okay, she was talking about the hamster and she showed the hamster getting some fish, whatever. I really don't care at this point. Yeah, with that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.